Hey everybody, it's Amanda, and today I wanted to show you guys what I have done so far in my December journal. It's just after Christmas, so I thought this would be a good time to just show you what I have so far. I have right on the inside, you'll see a bunch of Post-its. These are ideas that I still want to do and put in here, so I may end up changing these rings out because I think it'll get too fat. But I still have things I want to journal about in here and add to, so I would consider this in progress. I did include the story. It is in order, but I can't decide if I like having the story in here or not. This was the first day of the month. We had a new moon, and so I journaled about that. I thought that was pretty cool that it was a new moon at the beginning of the month. And then, don't have enough room. On the second, we had the beginning of a cold snap here. It's never cold here like it was during this time period. It got down into the 20s, and here in South Carolina, we never get that cold. It's very rare, and if we do, it's like January and February. So it got really cold, so I journaled a little bit about that. And then moving back over this way, I need to make sure I'm in frame. Oh, I am good. I journaled about ordering our Christmas presents. I said, you know, delivered by Santa or Amazon. I just wish they were wrapped. I wish presents came wrapped. And Santa may have reindeer, but Amazon has FedEx, UPS, and the United States Postal Service. And so I want to still add maybe something right here. I'm just not sure what. Let's see. Right here, this was... I journaled a little bit because we had all that cold. My son really wants it to snow. And so I just journaled about how he really wants it to snow, and it never snows here. We're too coastal, we're too southern of a state. Our upstate gets snow, but very rarely do we get it where we live. If you guys hear in the background anything, my son is practicing tuba, which is what this next entry was about. He had his first band winter performance. He just started playing the tuba in October. He picked one of the largest instruments, and I thought it was funny because this is actually a tuba. This is a sousaphone, and I always thought that this thing was the tuba, but it's really that thing. So he went and played the tuba at school. I have his little band, program in here, and I've got some pictures I'm going to stick in here once I get them back. Let's see. Next, I have this. This is also in progress. This is going to be me documenting about our Christmas tree. When I get the pictures of our Christmas tree and decorating, I'm going to put them here and journal about that. In the meantime, I wrote a poem in here from a book I had when I was a kid, and I love this poem because it's like the anticipation of Christmas. Because the turkey is sitting all safe in its pan, and I am behaving as calm as I can. Because you're just like, when you're a kid, you're such a bundle of nerves waiting for Christmas. And then, let's see, right here, we normally go to Chick-fil-A, and we order a ton of chicken nuggets and get milkshakes and go and look at Christmas lights that we could drive through. At the state fairgrounds, they used to have this drive-through thing of the lights, but they didn't do it this year. So instead, we went and got milkshakes, and we came home and we vegged out and watched episode of Ghosts all together. But those are my Christmas lights that I made out of sticky notes or sticky tabs, like labels that I had painted. Let's see. That was the front of a Christmas card, and I journaled on the back. My mother did a Christmas party, a family Christmas party, and I made the story of Nana and the never-ending peppermints because she had a guessing game, and we had to guess how many peppermints there were, and my son won, and then she kept just pulling out, who wants to guess how many peppermints are in this? Who wants to guess how many peppermints are in this container? And it was just, she kept just pulling out these containers of peppermints, and it was hysterical. I have more journaling I want to do about her party because I want to journal about my daughter and my brother and the Family Feud Christmas edition game that my mother made for us to play. It was So funny. It was absolutely hysterical. I did journal about the Chex Party mix, that it doesn't last long in our house. It goes as soon as it's made. It lasts maybe like a day, a day, maybe two. And we made it on December 21st, which was around the winter solstice, which is another thing I wanted to journal about, because that is like my favorite thing, is because that's the longest night of the year, and we start creeping back into having more daylight, and I'm a daylight kind of girl. I hate when it's dark and cold. So I want to journal about the winter solstice, and I went ahead and journaled about our party mix. Then on Christmas Eve, we did a charcuterie board type thing for us, which we just consider like a giant snack plate. And I found this picture in a cookbook, and this was for, it was an antipasto platter for parties, and it told you to put tuna on here, olives, radishes, celery, artichoke heart. I am not sure what this is. Some kind of sliced meat. I don't know. And hard-boiled eggs. This in general looked tremendously terrible. This looked like a tragedy. But I thought it was funny because what we did was a charcuterie board, and I wrote in here all the things that we had on ours, and ours is more, you know, like snack plate stuff. I also think this wrapping paper is funny because if you look at it one way, it says ho, 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 and then if you look at it the other way, it's oh, oh, oh. It's like, that wrapping paper makes me laugh. And then I journaled a little bit about Christmas, but that was just yesterday, so I have not fully done a lot here. I put down some Christmas lists and talked about how people always say that our kids get too much. People say that about kids at Christmas. They getting too much at Christmas. And I'm like, no, our kids only get stuff at their birthdays and at Christmas. We don't go just shopping for stuff throughout the year. Like we do back to school clothing shopping and school supply stuff, but just the goodies, the stuff, the toys, the fun things, that they only get that twice a year. And it really has helped our kids understand how to wait for things. And it really has turned them into really some of the most grateful and gracious kids I've ever met. They are so thankful for when they get something. And I love that. This was a poem from the same Christmas poem book as the one I said I was gonna put my Christmas tree pictures with. And then on the inside, I haven't finished because we just, you know, Christmas was yesterday. I'm gonna journal about how we had ham, but this looks like an Easter ham because it has Easter eggs, but I'm gonna turn this into a journaling card, and I'm going to write about what we had to eat and my husband's obsession of deviled eggs, and then I'm gonna add in some of our pictures from Christmas. And so that is all I have done so far in this. I've got, like I said, I've got all these ideas to add to it. I want to talk about the Family Feud party. My daughter, like, things she really wanted for Christmas dinner. I want to do a cover page. I've lived in my pajamas now for 3 days. Like, you know, I wore my PJs, took a shower, put on new PJs. It has just been like that for the past few days because I've been home. My husband's the only one who's actually put on like real clothes. Everybody else has just changed from one set of pajamas to another throughout the past couple of days. I want to talk about how we've had Christmas Story, the movie The Christmas Story, on repeat here at the house, and about the winter solstice. So other than those like 7 or 8 entries, I'm done, right? Oh my gosh. And I still have things to finish in here. And then I'm going to have to probably rearrange things just to get them to fit. But yeah, I'll finish things up. And then maybe I will make another journal video flip through so y'all can see it. If not, you guys will see this come out again later in the year when I talk about December journals the next time we have it. And that is it for now. I hope you guys have had a great holiday, and I'll see you later. Bye.